So Ross, day one of Fèis 2025. We are at Lagavulin Distillery, as always, an iconic distillery here on the South Coast. One of my favourites.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm really excited for the rest of this week. We absolutely loved it last year,
did.
and it's such a great way to kick off the festival.
Yeah.
Today, we're joined by Karen and Jordan, and we're going to try a 15-year-old Lagavulin finished in Moscatel.
It's going to be really good. Start of an amazing week. So many events, so many distilleries to visit, whiskies to try. It's going to be stunning.
Let's get into it.
Well, Ross, we've snuck away from day one of Fèis 2025 at Lagavulin to the Mackie Tasting Lounge. Been joined by distillery manager Jordan and from the events team Karen as well. Thank you so much for having us. Ross, it's a great day so far. How are you getting on?
What a result. Opportunity to try a new Lagavulin with some new friends and experiencing the best of Islay. How's it been for you?
Really good, yeah, really good. Love to meet you guys.
Lovely to meet
really
you.
glad that you're here and everything. But no, we're excited to let you try this and see what you think.
Yeah.
So how's it been the last? Because last time we were here, we were with Pietro.
Yep.
Lovely guy. Really enjoyed it. You were on paternity leave, so
Paternity leave,
congratulations.
yeah, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Is it nice to be back? What's happened since you've been?
Yeah, it's really good.
back in
Yeah,
role?
it's probably some of the people here thought I never left because I was still around now and again and everything, you know. But no, it's really good. And I think we're just back to doing the core things, and it's nice to just get back working with the team again. And then getting to pick these unbelievable drams. Do you know what I mean? It's just that is one of the favourite bits. We talked about this. This is one of the favourite bits of the job. We get the wonderful job of tasting lots of Lagavulin and then saying we like that one. Let's put it in a bottle. No, it's been really good. It's a site that produces all year round. So we're all about tradition, all about heritage, and that's what we're trying to do
So
here. You
we've
know.
got something a bit different. We've got a Moscatel finished Lagavulin. How are we expecting that to affect?
Well,
what we've
I'm
produced?
hoping that you'll taste something different. I always try and say to people that it's whiskey. It's a totally mood drink. It's totally how you'll maybe taste it different from how I taste it, but it is a classic kind of Lagavulin. You can get the Lagavulin coming through it, but you'll probably get a bit of sweetness, a bit of the sea salt and everything. And it's quite nice. Like the nod back with this is it was written in the history books that there was a mention of this cask back in the late 1800s.
Yep.
So then this has been offered to us to try. We didn't know any of this. They always give us a bit blind. So, you know, it's a nice thing when Karen and I get to sit with the team and go, they've given us these selection. What are we going to pick? And it's nice because it's a bit more blind when we're tasting it, and then you then ask for a wee bit more info of what's going on. So it's for us, you're getting that total blind look at it, not unsure, no age, no anything, you know, and then we can sort of come back and go, oh, like tell us a wee bit more about that.
Without any sort of bias.
You know,
or
so
anything,
exactly, if we give you a blank bottle, it'd be like, oh, kind of,
Yeah,
so what
it's
do you
nice-
think? You know,
it's
it's
a
a
great
nice
way
way of
to
doing
do
it.
it, absolutely.
It's the way we like doing
So
it.
obviously here we are for the Islay Festival. Karen, in events, I imagine it's been a hectic few weeks for you. Is everything, are you happy with how it's
Not
all
going to
come
lie,
together?
it's been crazy, but it's a good crazy. I think
Okay.
we all love it. There's such a hype before it, a lot of work from the team. As Jordan mentioned, we really work well together as a whole team. So a lot of hard work goes in. So yeah, just really looking forward to enjoying the day.
There's quite a lot of pressure. You're kicking off the festival.
It really is, but a way I think we quite like that.
Yeah.
We like the thought, Lagavulin days first, let's get the festival off to a good start. So yeah, it's a really exciting dram as well.
And this year, 2025, obviously your sort of theme for the brand was it Beyond the Smoke?
Beyond the Smoke.
What's the story behind that?
So Beyond the Smoke is obviously, as you know, well, majority in Lagavulin particularly has got a lot of smoke there in the flavour. So it's really thinking beyond that. Yeah, the smoke's there, but what is behind that? So, it's the different Lagavulin characters that come through, and it's really then for every individual to tell us what they like and enjoy as well, and it's really good to hear their
It has been
stories too.
interesting for such an old distillery. You are trying different things. We've seen the Guinness casks, we've seen the Offerman editions. We know the 16. I love the 8, for example. I like that stripped back look at the spirit.
Nice younger one,
Let's get this open and see what we think of this different cask type. I'm no
Thanks,
pressure,
Jason.
John. I'll let you do
Over
it.
to you.
It's always nice, especially if you're so familiar with the spirit.
Absolutely.
To get to try something
yeah,
different.
It's just as you say, there's so much experimental stuff that go on as well, and even thinking back to those ledgers all that time ago that really inspired this bottle. It makes it even more special, I think.
Yeah, I think it's nice as well for festival bottlings because, to be completely honest, getting to Islay isn't the easiest, cheapest thing to do. So people travelling here, they want something a little bit special. Obviously, they like that characteristic punchy smoke of Lagavulin, but a nice little twist on that is kind of a nice little surprise for them. So very intrigued to try this. Ross, have you had much
Very
experience
excited.
with Moscatel casks?
I would say I have, but not so much with peated spirit. And so, in the same way that when you have something that's got an interesting sherry finish or port finish, you look for a bit more luxurious texture, you look for something a bit sweeter. But with the peated spirit, it could be really interesting. The strength of this one, Jordan, what have we got?
55.7.
And about 1,500?
Just over 1,500 bottles, yeah.
Fantastic. So,
which is a nice way, because it means it's, obviously it's limited and it's rare, but it's, you know, it's not going to be fights outside the shop, people trying to
You never know.
well, significantly, cheers and thank you for sharing with us. We really appreciate
Great to
it.
have you here, absolutely.
So the nose straight away is
It's layered, I think, for
really
me. There's a
is,
lot to it.
it's really welcoming though. And actually, the peat smoke isn't the first thing I get on the nose.
You're
Which
getting a
again
lot
goes
of
in that
different, as
theme.
you say, there's a lot of layers there, a lot of different flavours coming through that are quite characteristic of Lagavulin.
Like, I wouldn't say Lagavulin's ever one-dimensional, but as you say,
No.
there is so much more
it's
to
complex,
it than,
a lot of flavours,
than that smoke, than just the peat.
I always say it's quite distinctive Lagavulin. I think maybe we're spoiled drinking a lot of it. I think that, you know, you always know it. You know, I always say you're walking through the still house, you know the smell, you know the smell of the new make, you know, and then when you get it in the glass, it's, no one challenged me on this, but you know, you're pretty confident that you would know what Lagavulin is, you know.
So I think there's a richness that comes with that Moscatel. It's quite meaty. So a nice, sweet back end, but really nice, interesting dram.
Yeah, it's quite nice sort of, it's big.
Oh, it is big,
It's
isn't
got a
it? You
lot of
get a lot
flavour
of
to it.
flavours
There's got a
coming
wee
through
touch
there.
of water to it.
Yeah. That is
Get on.
a big dram, which I think if you're coming to Isla,
Also, if you're trying Lagavulin, it's what
Yeah,
you want,
absolutely.
isn't it?
You
know?
want something different as well. I think
That's
that's what's
so
so
much
exciting about the
complexity
different, the finish on it as well. I think definitely with a drop or so that we tried before of water, it just opens up a lot of flavours too.
And in terms of things that are going on at the distillery, anything exciting coming up?
We've got lots of exciting things going on here at the distillery. Yeah, very recently launched our fill your own bottle in the retail
Fantastic.
area. So it's great to have that at Lagavulin. It's such a popular thing all round now. So again, it just gives our visitors and our fans that, you know, popular.
That
and
unique experience,
exactly,
isn't it? You know?
Exactly. Something
yeah,
different.
people
They're
have
not
a
going to find
souvenir
back home.
as well.
And they feel a bit closer to it. I think that's for us, and you know, can touch on beyond the smoke and you know what we're looking to do. It's trying to get the people to be so much more involved with Lagavulin and see the wee hidden secrets, because we're a site that's got so much history and so much character. You know, if you ever do a tour, you know, the Bell, we've got a gravestone in the yard. There's all these little things about this site that's just, you know, some of it doesn't really make sense, but it ties so much in with Lagavulin around the history and everything. So I think that fill your own's just been such an amazing thing to have. You know, something that we can have and people can fill their own Lagavulin. Who'd have thought that years ago?
You're getting rewarded from coming over to Isla as well.
100%.
Absolutely, as you say, it's not easy to get here. So really, people travelling from anywhere beyond Isla, you know, really, we love just welcoming them through the front door.
Sure. So obviously today's a fantastic day for the brand, for Lagavulin.
Absolutely.
But for Fèis as a concept, what does it mean to Isla? How do you?
It's
how
a
does it fit
massive
in?
week, so it's definitely the biggest week for the year for us, you know, and as I said earlier, we really do enjoy being part of it as a team. You know, it's hard work, but, you know, we work hard and play hard. So we know how to do that. But yeah, no, it's great, and we can have people, you know, through the you know, come in the morning and do some unique experiences, taste some really special drams that we've gotten, you know, real treats in store for them this year too.
Yeah,
So
there's so many fun little events, kind of aside from the distillery days as well. Actually, as soon as you said, "Oh, you can always tell a Lagavulin," we did the nosing challenge last year.
and it is a challenge.
Really difficult. I thought it'd be easy. I was like, "Well, I know Bowmore, I know Lagavulin."
Yeah, I mean, all week long there's different events and stuff going on. So really, there's something out there for everybody to enjoy and do something unique and different when they're on Isla as well.
Yeah.
A really special.
Having added a wee bit of water to the dram, it gets rid of that kind of little bit of, which was quite pleasant, oak spice on the palate. Much rounder, it's rich and quite robust. It's so Lagavulin, which is a very easy thing to say.
Kind of mellows it down.
That's your job, I guess, isn't it? Keeping it, you know.
Yeah, it sounds so. I feel like you can taste the maturity, but with a touch of water, a little bit more. So you're
definitely.
losing that kind of alcoholic kick initially. It's because 15 years.
15
isn't a
years,
young
that's a good point.
whiskey.
Yeah.
It's a well-aged expression, and it shows that Lagavulin still retains that smokiness even after
It really does.
a decade and a
still,
half. Sometimes it can fade away with some distilleries, but distillery characters.
And you touched on that variety that we're doing. You know, like last year it was a 10-year-old, slightly higher phenol. You know, nod to the kind of malt mill and everything. And we've done Guinness finishes, but I think we're still at our core. We still have some unbelievable drams. You know, it's always say that 16 is that our core bottle point, the 16, the classic. You know. It's not many sites that wait for 16 years to say that's our core bottle, you know, so it's a really world-renowned, really famous, incredible whiskey. So it's really nice to be able to give our fans something different to try. You know, when you talk about Fèis, that people will come over that are big, huge fans of Lagavulin, the people that have never been to Lagavulin before, and that's the wonderful thing of Fèis. We've got all these friends, all these other sites that have got their days on, all doing something different that just brings this audience in and lets them go to other days and try different days. You know, and we do the same.
Really
we go and enjoy other days as well. So it's a wonderful festival. It's a great real celebration of Islay and everything that's good about it. You know.
I'll say from previous years chatting with other brands, distillery managers, often off camera, you know, what's your favourite Islay dram that you don't make? And Lagavulin 16 would say 9 times out of 10.
It does get mentioned. It does get mentioned.
Yeah, it really is a good
Listen, what a dram to kick off the festival. Let's get back out and enjoy ourselves. But thank you so much
Cheers.
for sharing.
Lovely to have you.
Cheers.
Well, Ross, day one, Fèis 2025, we're all done at Lagavulin, and it's been a great success.
Yeah, good fun. Always lovely to try another Lagavulin. Great to meet Karen and see that this historic distillery are still doing new things. And also to meet Jordan. Start the week off on Islay with a distillery manager trying a new Lagavulin. Yeah, it was absolutely belting. I can still taste the whiskey.
Yeah, really complex. I was really impressed actually. Lagavulin can be a bit of a beast, but yeah, really impressive start. Tomorrow we are off to
Clady.
It's going to be a good one.
It's the locals' day. So early to bed tonight for sure, and obviously we're going to try a whole variety of whiskey there.
Absolutely.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and let us know what you're looking forward to for the rest of the week.
Yeah, catch you tomorrow.